So hi guys, you are seeing me out of nowhere. I know that. I posted a couple of song videos on this channel and then I was not there for 4 years, 3 to 4 years. But here I am not to post any song today but to talk about makeup. Being a brown skin, it has taken me a while to figure out what are the drugstore brands and the shades that I can actually go for which will match my skin tone and type. And that is the knowledge I want to share with you. I will list down possibly all the products from foundation to blush to contour, and I will not take into consideration makeup tools and skincare. So let's begin. Starting off, I want to first talk about primer. So the primer that I have here is from Sugar Cosmetic. This is pore filling primer. This is very nice. This comes for 7.99 rupees. This is a very nice primer. If you have open pores near your T-zones, it's actually going to fill it up and your makeup on top of it will look very smooth. So next step, foundation. As all the YouTubers have raved about this product already, this is Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. The shade that I use is 332, which is golden caramel. And because I have a yellow undertone and it oxidizes a shade or two, so it actually matches my skin tone pretty well. Now for the concealer, I actually have three brands that I want to show you. All of them are very good. The first is this Wet n Wild. This comes for around 349 to 399 rupees. I'll link the exact price of this in the description somewhere. The second brand that I want to show is Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This again has a very great texture. This is in the shade Caramel that I use. You can see I've almost finished it. And the third is everybody's favorite, that is LA Girl Pro Conceal. These three concealers, as a beginner, you can own any of them. It's great. The finish of this would be slightly on the dewy side, but it has a great coverage. This is more like a matte finish, and this will give you a very subtle coverage which is also buildable. Now for the setting powder, again I want to show you a few options. Number one is this Maybelline Fit Me. Don't mind this spot right here. This is Maybelline Fit Me Compact Powder. There's also loose powder available, which is for between 500 to 600 rupees, which is excellent. They have 3 to 4 shades in that. That is actually better than this one, but I don't currently have that. That is again one option. This compact, if you have put on some light makeup on your skin or say light foundation on your skin, which is not very high in coverage, you can always go ahead with this powder. It does the job really well. The second brand that I want to show you would be again from Sugar Cosmetic. This is their pressed translucent powder. I'm almost at the pan. This is so nice. This will look so natural, and it's also not going to cast any white shadows. So you're actually going to feel it very natural on your skin. This is from Sugar Cosmetic. This is white translucent powder. And then one more option that I want to show you is from PAC. This is an Indian brand. And again, this is their translucent powder. If you want something which has coverage, you can always go ahead with Maybelline Fit Me loose powder instead of these three. That's going to be an excellent option. Now moving on to the blush, you can actually buy this palette which is from LA Girl. It consists of a highlighter which I broke. It has a bronzing powder and two blush. If you're into pink, you can use this. If you're into peach, they have different varieties, also different shades also. I'm not a huge fan of pink blushes, so I have not used it a lot, but the bronzer, oh my god, that's very nice. It's very natural. It's going to blend on top of your powders, even if you're not applying the powder right and you're just foundation on and you want to straight up apply the bronzer for some extra coverage, this is going to blend really well. Another blush option is again a palette from Sugar Cosmetic. They have multiple varieties here. They have blush, which is a very nice color, and these are the kind of colors that I go for. You get a highlighting powder, which is not very great. It actually has a lot of fallout, so I don't use that, but this is definitely a yes. And again, they have a contouring powder which has a gray undertone, and that is what contouring is, right? And this is actually good. I have a separate pan for this, which is just the contouring powder, and you can already see how much have I used it, because this is excellent. This will do the job. You can still do with the highlighter, like I'll show you. It's a little chalky is what I feel, right? And you see, it just wouldn't give the best texture. Though it's doable, it's manageable if you apply it with your finger, but if you're applying it with a fan brush or something, you'll see a lot of fallouts. One high-end product that I actually want to show, but it's worth investing, is Makeup Forever blushes. So these will come in small pans like this. It costed me 1800 rupees, and it's a very nice coralish, peachish blush. If this is the color that you wear, this is actually one of the brands that you can invest in, and it's really nice on the skin. I can actually show you how it looks. So I have taken a brush and I'm grabbing some blush, and though it looks that a lot of it has come out, but it's actually going to look very natural on the skin. If you're in the powder contouring, you can always go with this Sugar Cosmetic. It has a very nice undertone. They also have a stick version of it, contouring sticks. They have, I think, highlighter, one light shade and one contouring stick, which is in dark shade. You can also look out for that. That comes for 799 rupees. And if you want to try more of like cream contour, you can always go ahead with this LA Girl Pro Conceal. This shade is Toast. It actually works very nice on my skin tone. I just draw one line and blend it out in the upward motion with either a brush or a sponge, and it looks very nice and flawless. Now for eyeshadow, I want to show you a couple of options. Number one, if you're into browns and neutrals and you don't want a lot of those shimmers, you want your eyes to be very subtle and speaking those brownish tones, then I would suggest a palette. Just give me a second, I kept it somewhere. Here. This is from Sivana Cosmetics, okay, and the shade that I have here is brown. They have 4 to 5 different shades in this, but the shade that I have with me is brown, and the colors are really nice. They're very... Okay, second palette that I want to talk about. I don't want to show you the eyeshadow. It's hilariously broken because it's very old. This is again from LA Colors. They have a bunch of good eyeshadow options. They have some cool shades like yellow and orange in them, so if you want to play with colors, maybe sometimes you can use this one. Now I want to show you one cool eyeshadow, which is a little costlier. That will cost you 1700 to 1800 rupees, but trust me, is going to cover everything that you need in an eyeshadow palette, be it the matte or the shimmers or the glitters. And the palette that I'm talking about is from Beauty Glazed. This is the palette and this is how it looks. It looks like a diary, and this is called Color Shade Pressed Powder Eyeshadow, and this is how it looks. So this is where they have their yellows and oranges. Here they have pinks and purples, and then in the last they have greens and blues. You see, they have so many matte shades to play around, so many matte shades, and then they have few shimmers like here, and not this one exactly, this one here shimmer, and then they have a beautiful pressed glitter. If I want to show that to you, it's highly pigmented. So all the palettes by Beauty Glazed, you can actually check out few of the Instagram pages that I'll again link in my description box. They have amazing makeup products from Beauty Glazed. You can actually place an order with them, and I actually got it from one of these pages that I'll be mentioning down below. Then here again they have bunch of glitters, which is actually very nice. Like if you're into glitters, if you want that look for the party, like look at that. And it's highly pigmented, it glides on so well. It's not like chunky glitters. These are all the colors that you need, from the most funky eye looks and to most subtle eye looks. I think it's really worth investing in this palette. Now for your kajal or eyeliner, there is this Lakme liquid eyeliner, which I've been using for a very long time. It doesn't get over, and it's very nice. It's matte finish, it's highly pigmented, and it's very inexpensive. It's just for 130 rupees. Now if you're looking for something for your eyebrows, then this is the one that I have currently with me. It is again from Sugar Cosmetics. This has a spoolie on one side, and this has this kind of a pencil on the other side. The other options would be eyebrow pencils from Wet n Wild and Chamber, and Lakme also have come up with a lot of varieties. This is the Maybelline mascara. This is Lash Sensational. This is like the most hyped mascara of all time. You can also try the mascaras from L'Oreal, the volumizing mascara. That again has a similar color packaging. There are a bunch of different kinds of mascara in Maybelline, which will cost you from 249 to ranging all the way to 799 or 800 rupees. You can actually try them out. You can actually try them out, and it's pretty good. So this is the mascara that I'm currently wearing. and you can see the kind of effect it gives on my eyelashes, right? For the lip liner, because I wear a lot of nude lipsticks, I tend to go for lip liners which is brown in color. This is from Chambord, and I'll let you know the shade in again my description box, and this is from Faces in Canada. You can also find good lip liners in Wet n Wild. Now I want you to show a bunch of lipstick shades. As I mentioned, I'm a lot into nude colors. So if you're my skin type, you can actually understand what nude colors are going to look best on your skin, ranging from liquid lipsticks to bullet lipsticks. So number one, the most inexpensive one is this LA18. And this shade N51 is tremendous. This is what I'm wearing right now, and this is how it looks up close. And this is a beautiful color. This is cool undertone. It has a little bit of brownish and purplish nude. I don't know if you understand what I mean, so I'll show you the shade, like I'll swatch it. This is the color, and this is the color. This actually looks pretty well. The second lipstick I want to show you is from Maybelline, and the shade is Chillionaire, whatever you want to call it. And this is again very nice nude color. It has a little bit of orange tint to it. This is how it looks, and again it's excellent for brown skin. I don't move towards pinkish nudes. I always go from something which is more peachish nude or brownish nude. Third, oh my god, this is Miss Claire lipstick. This is again very inexpensive, and how can you miss out on this one? All-time favorite shade. This is shade number 58. This is a beautiful color. I'll just show you. And on brown skin, this is going to look excellent if you want to wear nude lipstick. It is Nika. I'll leave the correct name in the description. This doesn't dry out. So this is not matte. This doesn't dry out. This is going to be remaining like this on your lips. And you see the color, how pretty that is. Like if you're wearing a dark lipstick like that, and in the center, you can put it a bit if you want that ombre sort of an effect. Then there is a liquid from Wet n Wild. This is Give Me Mocha. This is an excellent brown lipstick, not very dark, but nude brown kind of a lipstick. If you want something, you know, a bit dark and bold, this is going to look absolutely well. It is a very nicely formulated. It's not going to dry out your lips as well. And again, this is Maybelline Sensational Matte Liquid. This is again in a very beautiful shade. The shade is called Made Easy. Okay, and this is the shade. See the color? Now this is going to give you a little bit of bold vibe along with the nude texture that it has. So this is pretty much it, guys. I hope you liked my very first video on makeup. Just let me know your suggestions below in the comment section. Bye bye.